So now we have this, we're going to try not to strum the thickest string, but the next thickest string, which is A, that's going to ring out open. And then now we have the second fret of this next third string down, the D string, and the second fret down of the next string, the G. Thumb and your index finger, and then just strike down on the strings. You can strum down, you can strum up. That's what's great though is that each chord you learn has little bits of muscle memory that are going to be part of other chords. And so that's why I'm going to show you the second chord, A sus2. Take these two fingers and you scoot it over. So now we have this, we're going to try not to strum the thickest string, but the next thickest string is A. It's going to ring out open. And then now we have the second fret of this next third string, the D string. And the second fret down of the next string, the G string. And then we got that open. So that's called A suspended 2, which is a much fancier name than it is difficult. In fact, it's literally just the same fingering scooted over. This chord is actually it's one finger away from being used. But if you get that third finger down on the second fret like this, the B string.
Which can jack up electricity bills in New Jersey. The same Jack Chiarelli who voted to jack up property taxes. High tax Jack. If he's governor, it's going to cost you. It is showtime. You now have the A major. Now, if you hit that A sus2 first, and then hit that, that's got its own little musical and melodic element to it. So we have two chords. We have E minor, scooted over, A sus2. If you add that third finger to the second fret B string there, we now have A major. So the next thing we're going to do is beginner chords. But then I pretend that you've got this freeze spray and like liquid nitrogen freezes your hand, right? What we're really doing is a little muscle memory exercise. You take your hand off, keep that shape, and then put it back on. This will help you remember. You have to make little adjustments to try to remember in the beginning, but this is a great exercise. Put that back down. Same thing here.
Go, Daddy will do for you. It's his song. It's his song. I can do it. You need his face.
You get your third finger there. If these two fingers are too far up, it's not going to gotta be
Problem.
able to try and fit all three onto the same fret.
Yeah, I can't do it. Alright. Hey. Yeah, Daddy can do this. Go to Daddy and we need this face. Go.
Over there, over there. Now those first two chords make a lot of songs. By the way, is Pink Floyd, Breeds. For a few years. I wasn't a guitar player, but I knew one chord. I had my friend show me a chord, so if I went to somebody's house or into a store that had a guitar, I could at least play this chord as kind of like my test the guitar out chord. And it's all I knew for, like I said, for like 4 or 5 years when I was a teenager. And then I decided to actually really learn guitar. But so this is like the team captain of all chords. It's not as easy as the first two I showed you, but it's just in everything. And see, I'm going to show it to you right now. It's D major chord. So we're going to take our pointer finger and we're going to put it on the second fret up of this G string right here, which is a little saying to memorize the strings. Eddie ate dynamite. Good bye, Eddie. E A D G B E. So the G string, Eddie ate dynamite, goodbye, or good, is right there. That's the G string. So we want the second fret with our pointy index finger right there. Then we're going to take our middle finger and use the very tip of it to play the second fret on this high E string here. And then our third finger is going to hit that third fret B string. So second fret G, second fret high E, and then in between them, with the third finger, is the third fret B string. And to properly play, you're going to actually aim for this 1, 2, third string down. Eddie ate dynamite, so the D string. You want to aim for that to play the chord right. You play all 6 strings. It's just muddier. It's not actually what you want. When you're starting, it's okay because there's a lot of different elements to think about. But I just wanted to point that out. So I'm going to use my muscle memory trick real quick. Right, freeze the chord, keep the shape. Put it back down and make the adjustments. Second fret G, second fret high E, third finger on the third fret B. Now what's great about that chord is you can take your middle finger off. You can also add your pinky to the
so just to recap, we've got the strings, Eddie, A, dynamite, good, Eddie, to help us start remembering what the chord strings are. Next, we've played videos out there. I have a video just straight up on a tuner guitar. So I want you to reference the tuner guitar. I have a tuner. This little clip right here is a tuner. I hit the home string. Show me how to grid if it's too high or too low, and I adjust the tuner to make the guitar in tune. Once you have a tuned guitar, the very first chord you should learn is the E minor. This is the second fret A, second fret D. Make sure that your hand is not blocking these other strings. And then what's great about that is you can just scoot it over. You have a whole new chord, and you can start practicing moving those. But eventually, you're also going to want to add that third finger to that second fret B string. And now you have a classic A major chord. And then finally, for this lesson, a D major chord. So tip of your index finger on that second fret G, tip of your middle finger on the second fret high E, third finger, third fret of the B string. So starting on the D strings already, A, dynamite. Something from that, you gotta be more patient with yourself in the beginning, but you can definitely do it. Start with the E minor chord, go to that A sus2, make it an A major, then start practicing that D chord, use that muscle memory trick I was talking about, and then also have a visual guide, which you can get for free in the link down below. Thanks for supporting Marty Music here. I've been doing this on this day of shooting this. I've been making videos. For 17 years now, which is crazy to say that out loud, but it